The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Williams. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Still on the move. Inside the 10. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 7, Raiders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now, an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
From the 46. Here's second down and 4.
6-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, here's Mendoza. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Las Vegas.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Raider first down. A run, and it's Jeremiah Love. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hands to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Run out of the gun was Love. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be lost a couple.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. They snap it to Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Jaime Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry here for Chase Brown. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Green Bay.
Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A short throw to Ingram. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Williams. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 38 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Jaime Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At
their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Sheds off the tackle. And this will wind up the Saints' first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And the Saints, first down.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Achane gets it from the gun. And some room to maneuver. And a strong run time. This is across midfield. And down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. That's right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Saints have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another run for Brown on second down.
I hate how they move him. Wow, get the block to the screen. That's how you want to make the block. They let everybody in the face.
To throw, Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Oh my gosh. Come on, football guys.
Sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Right back to Achane on second down. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Achane. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing is Williams. Going for the deep ball. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Williams pass.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't
say one got to be right.
That you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense.
What can I say? God damn, bro. You land on the ground and shit.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And the Packers first down.
To the air, Williams. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Touchdown, Packers.
Hey, that boy in the streets.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Packers
was stressing when the man go pull a
final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Huh?
Getting set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Gonna get it feed you some mashed potatoes, man.
They'll likely look to take this
Going back to this. What?
really press the issue. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second and 8.
Then you get to terrorize me for the rest of the day.
At the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll buy some time right.
I need to.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This time they stay on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Gain of 18. That's good for the Saints. First down.
On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Brown. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
His throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on third down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there. And he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. On fourth down, here's Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. Devon Achane, 62 yards. And the Saints have taken a two-touchdown lead now.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers connects on the 15. And the lead now to 14.
I think he's gonna do it today too. I ain't gonna say no, I'm just gonna send him one field.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away.
Get up on your feet, man.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a life lesson. Learn how to do it. We'll figure it out.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
You almost got it.
And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. If they didn't get it, we'll see how the effects
keep going. You can do it.
I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of
Keep going.
analytics coming into play.
You got it.
Where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for
Let's go.
it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
we've seen
You got it, man. Come on. You can do it.
NFL now as well. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Next time we help. Next time I'm gonna help you.
You want one of those guys who can
There you
play
go.
out on the perimeter,
Good job.
play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun, here's Williams. Here's a diving catch right side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Jalen Walker able to put it into that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Hey, big man. I'll leave that alone. You're always messing with stuff, bro.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Oh, the motion motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware. So you don't have penalties like these. Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll take a shot downfield. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play.
That boy been dunking on you all day. He's been dunking on you all day.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
We'll be dunking on you all day, boy.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive.
Ooh.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
I'm doing this all while holding my baby in my hand, boy.
We'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Chase Brown, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Hello, dude.
All right, now a big 2-point
Hey, you ain't got to do
conversion
somersault
attempt
for
still to
it.
come. Williams going to throw for it. And
Ah.
they connect. They
Ow,
get
ow,
the 2-point
ow,
conversion
ow,
here.
ow.
Tough there.
I'm down
Pass hits
8
the
points.
he just couldn't bring it in.
I don't know if he's going to let me beat him, is he?
Everywhere. Seeing that play.
He's starting to pick up the...
Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in. And
Oh, no.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Open man there is Darnell Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You think it's funny?
Up the middle, Achane. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
What you doing?
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on, bro.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the midfield strike, they'll
Oh, no.
throw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. What? Goodness, listen.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Williams.
Oh, my goodness.
That is
I gave it to you this time.
He'll go down, but now the
Oh,
30
dude.
is inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run, Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And know they've got to be
I'm not
careful
just
not to go to
something
the
to eat,
well
bro.
too often, but it's a fine
You
line,
got
isn't
these
it?
slips.
Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, they take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final
This was good, bro.
has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one
Like
we're going to
that.
see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's 2nd down.
This nigga. Oh,
Operating
gosh, man.
Williams. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Well, we'll get whistles and a signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
You asleep? That's what's up. I was trying to get a stream in while my son was asleep, but he woke up now. He on full blast.
This might require a
I
little
know.
extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Well, this time it didn't work.
And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
I'm about to put him down.
This one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, beat me up, bro. Yeah, that man doing the most. That man slapped. Did you see how he just slapped and beat me up, bro? Good. I'm talking about slap me down. And I got to fight with him all day. I've been fighting for him. I've had him yesterday, too. That's why I didn't stream him much yesterday. But, boy. Yep. I might let his sisters up so he can chase them around, pull on their tail, and try to wear them out, because he doing the most of me. I'm trying to play one more game, but I don't think he going to let me. Ezra, you messing with Bella? Come here. I know. I get ready to feed him. Yeah, that boy fast, bro. He gonna be an athlete watch. He be zoning. Even though I'm scared to stand up around him, he gonna run me over. You want your sisters? Get your sisters. Get your sisters. I know they tired of being betrayed. On the couch? Go. You know what I mean? I got a snack for you. You gotta buy you some more food. I gotta buy you some more food. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can't take it from me. Here. You're gonna make because you're gonna waste it all over your clothes. Oh! Why are you trying to squeeze it, bro? Here. Ah. You want some more? No, you don't like it. You don't like the sweet potatoes like this. I got some. I gave you breakfast sauce. You want more? Here. Here. Since you want to take it. There it is, man. I don't want to be beat away. There you go. Look, eat it. Eat it. Eat you. Eat you. I don't hit it. I'm gonna use it on you. Yep, rice cakes. Rice cakes. Mixing those stuff together. Let's see what we can do with these damn tokens. Okay. I got kicked out the playoffs. Let's finish it, man. I hope they give me some more stuff. And then Bob, I'll pay 2,000 coins. Let me go to my binder. I got 250 of those. Can I add this to the set? Solo champions. Use this item to enter a solo champion medium hard mode. And solo champions. Let's change the set. Solo. A solo champion. What is solo champions? Solo champions. Solo champions. Hard medium. Solo champions. Join. Go. Yes.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Williams from the gun on third down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story. Even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the number 1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Still going inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
He wants some rest space, bro. You ain't got to steal him.
Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Come on,
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Stuck on the people.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
I'm getting started by the computer. Ain't no way.
And he will not
That's
get
close.
all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now,
and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jackson
I ain't gonna lie, playing AI hard than playing a human being. So if you ain't gonna make no mistakes like this, if you ain't gonna make no mistakes at all.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Try shit again.
And all in all,
Alright, they can start playing human beings.
35, they'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I was playing him inside the computer.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Make mistakes.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
and he's missed now in his first 4 passes.
Oh my God, bro.
The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
You didn't get no more rice cakes. You ate too many. Hey, you ain't got to spit on me.
He'll look to throw again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And now it looks like they're going to
No more rice cakes. No more rice cakes. No.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Hell no. Fuck that. Damn computer doing the most. What's 11 games of it? Oh no. Hell no. That's crazy. I'll go back and play this. That's gonna make my hand hurt. Alright, I guess you're gonna, cause you're gonna drag me on my shirt, Debo, for these doggone rice cakes. You how to grab me up and rough me up like that, bro. Shit. I hate you go to daycare. You're going to be so pissed up. If you ever have to go with.
Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control.
You sitting there eating all the rice? Why you stuck with
control? Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and
I
play
stuck
defense.
the cake to get
It's
mouth
an
like this, bro.
old-school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are
Why you sitting up there
very
stuffing them rice cakes in your mouth?
25, they'll go to work. First
Like, yeah, ain't no more rice cakes over here.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that first check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets.
66 is your side head, bro.
That's a skill that really just comes from experience. When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. That's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
3rd and long.
Yes, don't put it. Let's go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look deep for Pittman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. To the ground. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this
I might
game.
play
They said
2K
it is
today.
so critical for us to find success.
I might play 2K today.
I
haven't played 2K.
Possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Dunk on him. Oh.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge.
He ain't got the dunking ability. He too little. He too little.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly. Could have been an easy play. Ends up as an incomplete.
Toward the middle of the field. That time, front, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now
there's down. There's the man. Easy.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is left side and caught by
Easy, man.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Come here. Yeah, I'm about to move spots.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one caught at the 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Out to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Chicago. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Don't get 25 HOA. Anyway.
Complete, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pittman's first catch of the game, and that is a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
$11,000
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
11,000.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Hey. Calm down. Calm down, boss man.
Now Williams. Catch made. That's Pittman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10. They'll run with Gilliam. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On second down, it's Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one's
no, you're not stupid.
in the end zone.
What, you want some ice skates?
What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down
Maybe
now.
you get him from right there. He is damn faking.
To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, caught by Ridley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Brown. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So,
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
To throw is Williams. That's to the end zone, intercepted. That's the safety, Hooker.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Man who is a collegiate star here in the Badger State. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and a yard.
Jersey.
Throwing is Williams. That's caught downfield by Harrison. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
I figured out what I'm going to eat today. What I ate yesterday to make the soup.
Man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bears.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Second and long coming up. Williams. Over the middle, it's Harrison. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
12 yards on the play. But it's third down.
They'll look to throw.
Look.
That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop
He's
pass.
so slow.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
35-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points. You know, like, you could almost just look down at the
I can't say
players are looking at the
I'm not going to
sideline.
let
Isn't the punt team going to come out?
on.
And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field.
And
We're being
still
aggressive
done.
all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
That's to the left side. Pulled in by
Did you still both them in your mouth?
second down. They need 2 yards.
Good boy.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard
The Bears
line.
will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll
But you're
get
supposed to
together
do, you need
prior to the
distraction.
second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Oh, Bubba.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Travis Jones there to bring him down. This will be a second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Our throw here on
What
the
is
right
that?
side falls incomplete.
That makes
And
sense.
Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
He'll look deep for Pittman.
Dunking on him. Dunking on him.
Combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Appreciate it.
So back to level after the
Ain't give me
touchdown.
nothing all game.
For the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Arm again. This is Taylor. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing
Just
down
on the
from
ball.
the gun.
He was just letting me get all over the place.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers.
All right.
A pickup of 15 in the air.
What you doing, dude?
For a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears first down.
No, no, no.
And in motion is Brown. Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. I got to come up.
Pass caught right side.
Come on, make a play. Come on, make a play. Start digging at the ball.
He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Oh, smell a pick. Can I smell a
On 1st
pick?
and 10, it's Williams.
Can I smell a pick?
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Try
Can
again.
I smell a pick?
It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
That's oh shit right there, boy.
Race to the pylon. He's
This
in.
shit right there, boy.
Touchdown, Bears.
That boy took on 2.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the
Bella,
responsibility
you
of the
didn't have to
receiver
cross him like that,
run the
Bella.
route
Put
through
it with
the
okie
eyes of the
dokie.
quarterback. And I think this is a
Same.
great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's
Oh
Williams.
no!
Right side, intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Travis Jones in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Yeah.
Throwing on second down. Williams.
Come on.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Williams down the throw. Oh, and that throw is not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete.
He does some dumb stuff on
He
me.
got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're
4th
trying
and
to do is
15.
get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That's complete there to Harrison. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. They try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Yeah.
To the outside. Catch made by
Damn, he
Brown.
ran the dogs upstairs.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are
You
able to
dog?
connect.
You get in your face.
Coming up here, Mike, they got a chance with the
Ow,
conversion
ow, ow.
to possibly get this under
My
the
boy.
2-minute warning. Put
Debo,
this
would you
defense
stop,
in a position
please?
where they have to start using their timeouts.
Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
That could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a 1-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it, and their chances of winning just took a big jump.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense takes the field.
How you just find stuff? I'm like, seriously, you always just manage to find something. Like, you make me realize.
They'll come up for 1st.
You always
and
gonna
10.
find something to get into.
Here's Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here comes 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams.
Dunking on him.
Open man.
Dunking on him. Little Vince Carter hanging with the rim on him, boy.
Past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
That boy dunking ball above the rim on them boys. Stop playing that boy. You better stop playing. He broke on the ball. I seen it and I still threw it.
Pass Pass looking for Michael.
Me go hard.
It'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays
I
directly into the
want
hands of the
to
defense. Because
this.
think, Mike, they know this offense
Why?
has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a
Lord,
pass. So what do? They
didn't
bring in
wanna
extra
hate
defensive
on
backs.
me.
They clog up the back end.
I feel like
And at
I'm
the end of the
falling, but I
day,
ain't
there's just
falling.
nowhere for the offense
I'm
to
a
go with
ship
the ball.
left my whole family and it's running down.
To
No, got a
throw
raincoat.
on second down.
I didn't throw it to him.
Zay Flowers.
He just was standing there.
Close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. And he's got it to
I didn't want to turn into a murder
They've
man.
got all three
Why she
timeouts
wanna
left,
cheat
but
on me,
need
my
to score
girlfriend?
quick. It's 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Well, that was step
They
one.
do the league with
Offense
them.
did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to
It's not
get
good.
the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And this is no good. He missed the extra point, so they're unable to get back to within a field goal. This is a 4-point game in the 4th quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick. This one gathered in by the hands team. Again, this is not over yet. Still 3 timeouts for the defense.
Oh, y'all ran from
They
his.
cannot allow a first down.
I thought it was 8.
To throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's going to send it
Look him on him.
downfield, looking for Ingram. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete. They had
Oh
their
my
chance to
God,
take it
bro.
there. They're trailing late.
That was a good play by the DB. I can't even
So
mad.
wind up a
That was a good
turnover
make-up speed.
on down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
That's a bit.
So the kickoff team out there
Fire
one
as you
final
think it
time
is.
in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll return this from the 11. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's first down. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, second and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, what an X there. He pulled it in.
No timeout, bro. They ain't one-handed it.
Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Grego, for our entire team. I'd like to
That was crazy.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, Lambeau Field.
That boy been dunking on them all game. Good dude right there. Nothing I could have done right there. Best I could have done. dunking on. That boy up there too. He just look at him like, little bitch. Ah, that's crazy. He really like looking at him right in the eye. Huh? He'll snatch the ball looking right in the face. And I feel so played in real life if that happened to me. And I'm just sitting there looking and he looking right at my face after he did it. I'd be like, bro, my eyes would have been big. Like, that was crazy. That was a crazy game. Excuse me, bro. Hey, man, what you doing? What time is it? Oh, time for you to feed you. Yeah, it's about to be 11 o'clock. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta feed my baby. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Oh, but it might have lasted though. I'll holler at y'all in a bit.